been killed and over 590 injured in clashes that erupted in Kyrgyzstan following the results of the recently concluded parliamentary polls. Following mass protests, the country's electoral body has now said that it was cancelling the results of that election that plunged the Central Asian country into clashes and political chaos. The Central Electoral Commission has said in a statement that it had invalidated the election results, quote-unquote. The results saw parties close to pro-Russian President Soronbay Jimperov score big wins amid accusations of mass vote-buying campaigns. This comes after protesters launched allegations of vote rigging. The opposition groups in Kyrgyzstan, meanwhile, said that they had seized power in the country after taking control of government buildings in the capital during the protests. Hundreds clashed with the police in the Kyrgyzstan capital on Monday to demonstrate against those results. Meanwhile, President Jimperov has urged his opponents to stop the demonstrations, saying that he had ordered the security personnel not to use firearms. He has also asked the Central Election Committee to investigate any violations during the polls and annul the election results.
Peace in the country and stability in society is more important than any politician's mandate. I suggested that the Central Election Committee thoroughly investigate any violations during the election process and annul the election results if necessary. I asked that the leaders of the political parties calm their voters and ask them not to take part in gatherings.
Early results in the election gave the majority of votes to two parties with ties to the country's ruling elites amid allegations of vote buying. Only 4 parties out of 16 passed the 7% threshold for entry into parliament, 2 of which have close ties to the President Jimperov and the former Soviet Republic. Supporters of parties that failed to win rallied in the Central Square area to denounce the vote as disputed. They marched in the capital to demand the resignation of the pro-Russian president.
Всех, кто здесь собрался, цель одна – это требование и восстановление справедливости. Потому что мы все были свидетелями того, как творился самый настоящий произвол и беззаконие в предвыборный период и вчера на выборах.
Those protesting the results of the parliamentary election broke into government buildings and security headquarters. Thousands of people forced their way into the nearby National Security Committee building, where the former president Alzmykov was jailed. According to reports, demonstrators released Kyrgyzstan's former president, who was being held in a remand center over corruption charges. Police used tear gas and water cannons to disperse the protesters on Monday. Gunshots and stun grenades were heard as riot police personnel moved into the central square in the capital, Bishkek. Some protesters hurled rocks at the police during the clashes. The escalating tensions could add Kyrgyzstan to the growing list of Russian allies, along with Belarus and Armenia, facing political or security crisis.